Well, it is no secret getting enough sleep isn't only good for having a productive day, but could also lead to a longer, healthier life. Millions of Americans, though, find it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep throughout the night, and that's where a sleep study can really be a lifesaver. Overnight, you see me right there. I was monitored as I slept through a sleep study at the Bon Secours St. Francis Health Sleep Study Center. Overnight, you saw Jackie right there. She hooked me up to dozens of wires on my head, chest, legs, and monitored me to see how my heart rate was adjusting, how I breathed throughout the night, and how my brain functioned during my different sleep stages, and to see if I had any issues falling asleep or reaching different stages of the sleep throughout the night. I actually talked to Dr. Abuda today live on The Morning News about the importance of these studies.
A lot of the time, actually the individual don't complain themselves, but their either a family member or friends kind of bring that to their attention, and sometimes they talk to their provider, like health provider or physician in particular, and they're referred for us for further evaluation for that reason.
So it's pretty interesting. Some people don't even know they have the issue unless their girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife says, hey, you're talking too much, you're snoring, you're not breathing. Do want to mention, though, that Bon Secours provided the sleep study free of charge to give us an inside look. And coming up next week, Dr. Buddha will be giving my results. We'll be sitting down with him and going in depth on what happened to me overnight and kind of talking about the importance more in depth on why a good night's rest is so important. I learned a lot. And, you know, as we mentioned, you could be completely healthy and still have issues. And, yeah, that's how I slept all night.
I don't know how you did it.
Amazing.
And that's one thing I did want to stress, because they asked me this morning, and I was like, you really do fall asleep. I mean, I watched TV for about an hour after the 10 o'clock last night, and eventually just get used to it. I mean, once I fell asleep, I was asleep. My biggest concern was pulling it out of my head, but Jackie woke me up once because I pulled him out. But other than that, I got my close to 6 hours of sleep. But it's like a little hotel suite inside the sleep center. So, but it's important. I mean, it really does. It can lead to a lot of different effects and diseases that we don't know about. So next week, Dr. Buda will set us down for that and kind of give us some important tips on why it is important to get 6 hours.
I think as just Americans in general, we take sleep so lightly. Like everything's more important. You know, we stay up late so that we can, you know, look at our phones, or we're always working, and you just forget that when you don't get enough, you fail at things and just can't.
He says people that do this and actually have something wrong and get on a CPAP, it's like it changes their life. Like you don't really understand how big of a difference just a good night's rest.
Like you make
change.
quality. You can lay down for 8
Yes,
hours.
it's
Sometimes
quality
you're not
over
getting
quantity.